saquen los metales. En el callejón a tu culo en dos guacales. En los coles tengo problemas estomacales. Ay, primo cale, dale primo cale. Llama para la 30 más que saquen los metales. En el callejón a tu culo en dos guacales. En los coles tengo problemas estomacales. Ay, tienen efectivo y la placa en la cartera. Que jangueamos con modelo y tu craquera. Saque el 115 que anoche lo clavamos en la escalera. Y las dos pistolas están en la nevera. Llama a la menor de Villajuana con el culo que me tepe. Clitoris me pone con arete. Altera con los juguetes. Como un poste. Ellos lo quieren sola no le gusta el pecho. Mi no me dejo rápido está. Oportunidad de comprar un lugar que en la sumata.
RealBoy Radio, Reagan the Realist, Fort Myers, Florida, baby. We back with another one. And I got two very special guests in the building today, baby. DJ Sway J and Prodojayy. What's going on, boys?
What's up? What's going on?
Yo, I'm hyped you guys are here, man.
Appreciate for having us, man.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Oh, fuck.
So tell me a little bit about both of you guys. I know a little bit about your background, like where you're from and what got you into music and most importantly DJing. So
my name's Sway J. I'm from New York.
Hey.
I met this man in Miami.
Hey, shout out 305.
Yeah, we met and then we became neighbors out here in Fort Myers.
Okay, nice.
And then the pandemic hit and then we said, yo, fuck it. We're going to become DJs.
That's fire. So you became a DJ recently, like over the pandemic?
Yeah.
No shit, dude.
Yeah. We got like 3 years, maybe like 2.5, 3 years, but we just always had music. We just never actually like.
I was gonna say you got the swag that you've been doing it for like a while, bro.
That's what they say.
That's lit. That's lit. What about you, Prodojayy? When did you pick up DJing? Same time?
I always been into DJing, honestly, since 2013.
Okay.
But I never actually took it serious until the pandemic.
Okay.
So I always knew, like, the basics of DJing and all that stuff since I was in Miami being a promoter and all that stuff. And
okay.
When the pandemic hit, that's when I just took it to a whole new level and started taking it more serious, learning even more, and then it's where we are today.
Did you kind of have like an OG or somebody that was already doing it that kind of put you on to like,
So one of my good friends, DJ Camilo, 305 in Miami.
Shout out DJ Camilo.
He pretty much taught me everything I know right now. So he always pushed me. He's like, yo, you have the ear to DJ and stuff like that. So he gave me the push to, take it more serious and DJ everywhere.
That's
with Sway J. So
that's tight.
Me and him, we ended up being on the same page and we both learned from each other, taught each other, and went from there.
That's the best, dude. When you go into something with your homeboy and you guys can kind of like learn together and like, you know what I mean, help push each other to the next level. That's dope. So you guys became neighbors in Miami. Where in Miami did you guys live?
No. So we met in Miami.
Met in Miami. Okay.
Yeah. We were at a club and we just instantly were just good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like always talking about music. And then he came a time that he came here. I was already living here with my girl.
Mm-hmm.
And we just became neighbors in the same complex.
Mm.
So when the pandemic hit, we were home a lot. So we were like, yo, let's put music
What you doing,
together.
bro? Come over and spin these tracks with me.
yeah. That's pretty much how it happened.
That's what's up, man. So when did you started DJing throughout the pandemic and then you became a wedding DJ? How did that come into fruition? Like,
so shout out to my boy DJ Malik.
Shout out, man.
So he's very known out here. He's a well-respected DJ, and he has his wedding company.
Mm-hmm.
And he just gave me a shot. He's heard good things about me, and he just gave me a shot. And
Which is called Curate?
Yeah,
Okay.
Curate Entertainment. They're the best wedding company in all of Florida.
Yeah,
please.
pull that up on
all of
here.
the United States. Sorry.
Oh, do you guys do wedding?
Yeah,
venues
no,
all
this man right now thinks he's in Jamaica because he has to do a wedding out there. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the
he's a
Yardies,
beast.
man. I'm Jamaican in the building right now.
Shout out to Curate. Shout out to all the DJs. I love everybody there.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I was looking on the Instagram, so you guys do stuff all over the country. That's
Yeah.
dope. I thought you guys were just local.
Nah. We're everywhere, bro. I gotta go to like St. Pete or like they always send us to random places just to go do these weddings. So it's a great experience.
So, like, have you done any like big name weddings, like people that were like well known?
Not since I just started. Remember, I've been like maybe a couple months in. I'm like 7 months in with this company, but I've done the NFLPA. They've had a meeting, and I can't say the location, but they had a meeting, and I had to go DJ for them for a couple hours, and that was really cool. I love the NFL.
Yeah, shout out to the NFL, man. That's what's up. What about you, Prodojayy? Do you do weddings too, or are you just strictly?
No, so right now I'm strictly basically a club DJ. Actually in the process of transitioning fully from genres. So right now I'm mostly known as a Latin DJ.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to transition fully into the house world, into house genres, to hopefully play at bigger name clubs that play house music and festivals.
That's what's up, dude.
Hopefully in the future. So
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now.
That's what's up, man. Now, do you have like a resident place that you play like frequently? Like you have like how does that work? Like
Yeah, so right now I'm at a Fuego's Lounge on the Cape.
Okay.
I'm there every Friday. I'm a resident DJ there. Been there for about 1.5 years now.
Nice. Okay.
So, and then other than that, my other days, I'll go, I'll go around Southwest Florida. If I have to play in Miami, I'll go play in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just really pretty much allowed to play
You're
everywhere.
all over the place. Yeah. I feel like that's the DJ life, dude.
Yeah,
Just wherever the party is, you guys go, right? So what made you want to transfer from the Latin genre to house?
So like I said, back in 2013, the way I actually learned how to DJ was with house music. When Ultra Music Festival came out.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Dubstep
EDC,
and trap,
all that.
EDC and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I've always loved that music. I always had a passion for that music. So I actually learned to DJ, DJing that music. And then when I became a Latin DJ, it kind of got pushed off to the side, even though I was always into it. And now my roots are coming back, and I have to go to where I want to play. Since I actually produce house music as well, I make house music. So I'm veering back into my roots of house music. So that's my ultimate passion at the end of the day.
That's dope. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of house music, but I never really quite understood like how you guys put the music together. Like how does the process work to like make a house song? You know what I'm
So
saying?
with house music, I mean, there's no real rules to house music. It's not like other genres, Spanish or rap or anything like that, where you have to do 4 16 bar. There has to be 2 hooks. It's honestly you produce house music, whatever defines you, whatever makes you feel you when you're playing house music. Right. So there's no specific rules on how you could do house music, because at the end of the day you have to produce the way it makes you feel. So it's basically another form of expressing yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like to consider something house music, does it have to fall under a certain amount of like beats per minute? Like what constitutes something as house music? You know what I'm saying?
So it's basically the electronicness inside of the music.
Okay.
Usually a BPM will be like from 120 to 128.
Okay.
Which is more, higher rate for the clubs and stuff like that. But anything that sounds kind of electronic, because all house music falls under electronic music.
Okay.
And then from electronic music, there's subgenres, which is house, tech house, and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's basically a lot of kicks, snares, drums, and the build-ups, all those type of crazy.
And the drops and all that stuff.
It's crazy because there's so many different genres in house music. It's just insane.
It's kind of like metal music, like rock metal. There's so many like subgenres of metal music. Is it the same thing with house? There's so many different types of house music. Oh, that's interesting, man. So who were and this question's for both of you guys, like who were like some of your like DJ idols, like guys that you saw and you were like, yo, that's tight, I want to do what he's doing?
DJ Adoni. He's like the biggest DJ in like Dominican Republic.
Which is you're Dominican, right?
Yeah. We're both well he's part Puerto Rican.
Shout out DR and Puerto Rico.
Yeah, shout out Puerto Rico. But Adoni, he was the first big DJ to come out of the pandemic.
Okay.
And he hasn't stopped. Like
how do you spell that? Look that. Oh,
it's right there.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, he's out there. He's like doing songs with artists just off being a DJ.
Yo,
but
this guy looks like he
everywhere.
fucks, man. He got the Drake heart in the hair. That's, Yeah, this guy fucks, dude.
Yeah, you could say that. But I think he's married. No, look, I think he's married.
Fucking loser.
I don't know.
I'm playing.
I don't know.
So this guy's one of the big guys out of the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, he's the biggest in DR.
Oh, wow.
I think Dominican in general, I think he's the biggest.
I didn't realize how fucking...
He's like the Funk Flex of DJs.
Oh, wow.
Of Dominican.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'd say that. Like, he's the pioneer of that. Like, he's the first internet DJ to make it out.
Interesting.
Like the first Soldier Boy. But
shout out fucking Draco,
but DJ-wise.
That's what's up, man. Interesting, man.
That's fine, bro.
Hell yeah. I'll fuck with that, dude. I didn't realize how fucking huge the Latin market is, bro. Like, I follow a lot of like rappers that like they fall under mainstream, but they can also do like Latin records as well. And like, they might not be doing too good on like the American Billboard, but they'll be like #1 on the fucking Latin Billboard. I'm like, damn, the Latin fucking music genre is huge. You know, like Bad Bunny, these guys are fucking huge, man. Every time I see a Bad Bunny show or a concert or anything, that shit is packed.
Imagine
to the fucking
though.
brim.
Imagine how many countries are involved though.
Oh, I
you know what I'm
know.
saying? Like American music, we just got us, Canada, maybe some parts of UK. But Spanish music, you got all the Caribbeans, you got all of South America, you have Spain. You have like these big nations that they take over too. They love listening to music.
And they're fucking huge too. And I feel like sometimes like Americans, we get stuck like listening to music that's in a box, and we think like, oh, this is what everybody in the
That's
world
what
listens
it's trending.
to.
It's trending shit. TikTok music.
That's fucking interesting, dude. So being a DJ, I'm sure that comes with a lot of like issues. Like what's something about being a DJ that like the common person wouldn't know? Like maybe like something that's a headache or things that you got to deal with. Like you guys are smiling. I already know you guys got stories. Like
Probably music requests.
oh yeah, drunk people coming up and wanting song
even though
requests.
if you already played a song or you know you're gonna play it, people expect you to play it right now.
Right.
As soon as they come up to you.
Okay.
There's
Interesting. What about
a bunch of that.
What about you, Sway?
Too.
I charge if niggas trying to get.
Oh really?
Yeah, I charge $100. You want a song? Give me $100.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm doing my job. You can't be telling me what to
Right.
do. So I could read the crowd, I feel like, and I know what's like popping. So when somebody comes up to you to tell you to do something, it's like, well, give me some money.
Like
at
I'm
least.
already have this all prepared out and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So do you guys have like do you like sit there and you prepare like what songs you're gonna do and organize them into like sets, and then is that how you do it, or do you kind of just go off the top, or do you read the room? Like how does it work?
There's many ways to do it, like you said, you named them, but me personally, I freestyle everything.
Really?
I've never planned out a set ever.
Interesting.
Everything just comes from my heart, and I just read the crowd too. See, like, okay, if I have a couple like elder people or younger people, whatever, depending on the crowd, I'll go by that and just figure it out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie? I forgot the fucking name of that shit, but I think Zac Efron's in it and he plays like a DJ. Did you guys ever see that movie? There was a scene
What's it
where
called?
I forgot what the name. Look at a Zac Efron DJ movie. It'll pop up somewhere.
Yeah. We Are Your Friends. That one.
Oh yeah. So there was a part where he was playing like a party, and then like he's like talking to himself in his head, and like he sees like the party's kind of dead or whatever, and it's like one of his first gigs, and there's like a guy that's like turning up, and it's just him, and he's like, oh, that guy's turning up. I need to feed into this.
Yeah.
How accurate is that assessment from the movie to like real life DJing? Is it like kind of accurate? Like, do you see like one guy in the crowd like turning up, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna feed this dude's energy, and hopefully it'll spread around the room?
I mean, it was pretty accurate because I know when I seen it, he was reading it through like the BPMs, the heart rate. So he's like, if I could keep this guy's heart rate up, I know, that I'm doing something right.
Right.
It's the same concept, because if you see, if you're DJing and you see, let's say there's a group of 30 people in front of you DJing, there's 25 people sitting down, 5 people dancing. All right, you keep those people dancing for a little bit, and then you change your genre of music to get these other 25 people up. And eventually when the other 25 people are up, the other 5 will come back up, and then you have everybody going.
Interesting, dude.
So it's just all about reading it and pretty
you really
much,
gotta have like good
pleasing
situational
everybody
awareness
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, your situational awareness has got to be pretty fucking good for a
sure,
DJ.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, but besides the music, obviously, like what responsibilities do you have like as a DJ? Obviously setting the tone, but like is there anything else that like the common person wouldn't know? You know what I mean?
Homework of music, keeping updated all the time,
say.
Trying to, bring something new to the table every time you DJ. Music's changing all the time. You got to keep up with the news. You got to keep up with who's dropping what this day, as well as, brushing up on your skills on how you're going to change all that and adapt to all the new music that's coming out, and not staying stuck in a realm of DJing the same way for years.
That's interesting. So you just got to constantly keep room for like evolving.
Absolutely.
And stuff.
Always have your music organized as music, music homework every day. You have to download every day.
I was gonna say, like,
yeah.
what like you said, homework. Like, what does that consist of? Like, what would you consider like DJing homework? Do you guys just
researching, going on YouTube, finding new tracks that you like, finding what's hot out there right now. What are people listening to? All that stuff. Downloading those musics, organizing your folders is a lot, because we deal with thousands and thousands of music.
Right.
So to keep everything updated, is sometimes a pain, and it's very time consuming.
I can imagine, yeah, because there's new songs coming out every day, and like shit, dude, like you know what I mean. New songs go viral every day, they trend every day, you know.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
interesting. That's interesting, man. So, like, I know you guys have probably played hundreds of different venues, but like, what's maybe like the one venue that maybe we were like, yo, this is the tightest venue we've played, or club, whatever.
I think I just have a special.
I feel like Miami's the like, you know, they probably have like the best clubs to DJ, and I could be wrong though. I don't really know.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot, man. I honestly love every. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be just too nice, sounding too nice, but I'm very appreciative of every club I ever get to ever play at.
Bro, be cocky,
so,
bro.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fuck being humble,
I'm
bro.
mad. I love every owner and promoter that's ever gave me a chance to play somewhere, because that gives me the opportunity to like show my talent. So I love all of them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Even the small ones are like the coolest ones, honestly.
Right.
We started at this hookah lounge in Fort Myers. Everybody knows the Habibi Hookah Lounge right in front of Edison Mall.
Okay.
And we would go in there. We would rent our own speakers. We would put money of our own to go and like go just crazy in there and have our own parties. And we built something from nothing.
Right. I feel like, yeah, the smaller venues would be more fun. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
more intimate. You're more closer
exactly,
to the people.
way more intimate. And it's just, I don't know, it's personal.
Now you said hookah bar. Don't you have a hookah business as well?
Yeah. So we got Hookah Republic. We got them at Fuego's Lounge right now.
Yeah, pull that up, Elijah. Hookah Republic. It should be on your Instagram, right? It's in your bio.
Yeah. Oh, it was. I just moved it around.
Oh, okay.
You could put hookah. Just search up Hookah Republic.
Okay, there you go. So how'd you get into that?
So that came hand in hand with the DJ stuff.
You guys are like a portable party pack. That's tight, dude.
It came hand in hand. So when I started DJing, I was like, well, I also need another source of income if I'm not gonna be working, you know. So since I'm already in the clubs, why not put hookahs in them? Since that's what I like to party with, anyways. In New York, that's how we party, with hookahs and shit.
Right.
So out here, they didn't really do it like that. They were doing like electronic hookahs or stuff like that, but we do the real deal.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah, we got the actual flavors from New York. Everything's imported from New York. It's very well.
Now, does this tie into your DJing too, or are these two completely separate things?
Two different separate things. They're two different businesses that I run at the same time, but they're different. I have passion for this one because I needed the culture to understand that we smoke hookah like while we party. Like I wanted it to bring it here because I know there's a crowd here that understands it, but they don't have the opportunity to do it.
So hookah's like big in like the Latin community?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dominicans especially, like that's the party right there, you know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna bring mine here, but I didn't want to be rude.
I was gonna ask you to bring it. I was like, man, should I ask him to bring it?
I didn't want to be rude. It would have been horrible with the sound, and I didn't want you guys to go crazy with that. You know,
yeah, that's a good point.
I'm considerate. You know, I'm a good guy.
That's hilarious. So who do you think? So who is like running the DJ genre right now? And I mean, it could be any genre too, like house. Like who's like the top dude like right now? Because I'll be honest, like I'm not really too versed in like DJing and stuff like that. So who would you say would be like top dog right now in terms of like most popular? Could be Latin, could be American, could be house, whatever.
If it's Latin, it's Adoni. If it's Latin, it's Adoni. But if it's house, my boy's gonna say Carnage, aka Gordo.
I saw it. Yeah, he's Drake's homeboy, right? Yeah, isn't he like real tight with Drake? I follow him on Instagram. Yeah, Carnage.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
Super nasty. I think he's the best, but I don't know that much.
And the house world, there's a bunch. There's so many people and influences that, you know, are big right now. And a lot of people, you know, everybody has their moments.
Right.
But he's really on the spotlight now, too, because, you know, he just, you know, produced, well, it was one of the producers on Drake's new album.
Okay, yeah, which is very dance music-ish, you know?
Exactly. And he actually retired as Carnage. And now his name is Gordo.
That's hilarious.
Which is from his dubstep days. Now he's transitioning into the house scene, you know, similar to what I'm doing right now.
That's dope, dude. I actually, I was on his Instagram page and he posted like a glow up post where he was like just starting out and there was like 5 people at a show and then like the next post was like a fucking sold out show and like I just got mad inspired by that. I'm like, it all just starts with trying and then climbing your way up, dude.
He used to be huge back in like 2013, 2014 around.
I remember when I first got into college, dude, eating like dubstep and like that music was like really, really fucking popular. And like I dated a girl and she was like, we need to go to music festivals. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. And that's like when I really like started, you know, seeing the DJ shows live. And I remember seeing Skrillex live at like Hangout Fest in Alabama. and I was like, this is fucking tight as fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, it was fucking crazy as fuck, bro. Like, they turned the fuck up. It was one of the biggest shows I've ever been to in my life. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking sick. Have you guys ever played any festival shows before or anything like that? Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Soon.
Hopefully soon
Manifest
in the future.
it. Yeah, no, it's coming.
I go to them a lot though.
Yeah?
But and it's crazy because these DJs there, you know, in the house environment, you know, they're like artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody treats them, you know, they're essentially artists because they
are,
produce music and everything. It's just in a whole different realm.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy because, you know, they're playing for hundreds of thousands of people. You know, Ultra's like over 100,000 people every year.
Yeah, dude.
So it's insane.
I remember Ultra and EDC were super
market,
popular when I was in college. I was like, yo, I got to go to one of these things. Everyone's talking about them. That's fucking tight. So what are like some of the biggest crowds you guys ever like played for? Like what would you get like an estimate of like how many people?
So I gotta thank God for this answer. I gotta thank God, and I gotta thank DJ Danke.
Shout out to God, man.
Shout out to God. Shout out to DJ Danke. This is this DJ named DJ Danke. He gave me a shot at this club called Llama House. I don't know if you guys were ever heard of it in the last 2 years.
Llama House? I'm not too familiar with it, but look it up. Let's see what it says.
It's right here in Estero. It's in the mall.
Oh, okay.
So about 2 years ago, I want to say a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
that was the biggest club in Southwest Florida every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We would that's in the middle of Estero, so we would had Fort Myers crowd, Naples crowd, and it was like just a crazy combination of people, and we'd have over like 450 people, 500 people, and when you weren't supposed to have that many, but we would have that many.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
You guys are breaking the fire code.
Yeah, we was bugging out. But no, that was the biggest crowd. It was insane.
That's tight as
Yeah,
fuck.
imagine having all of like Southwest Florida, all the Latin like sides come out every Friday.
That sounds
nuts.
That sounds like fun, dude.
Yeah, I was having the time of my life, and I was a rookie. I didn't remember. I just started, so that was my first real big show, and I did pretty well, I think.
That's awesome, dude. So after you completed that, were you like, yo, like, did you feel like official? Like, damn, I just rocked this show. Like, I feel like I'm really a DJ now.
Yeah, of course. Like, I could see the crowd, and I brought something else, something different. I would bring like that heavy Dembow. Like, it wasn't nothing like how I was playing at the time.
That's my next question. Like, what separates you from like other DJs? Like, or like maybe like a better question would be like, what would you tell like a guy who's an aspiring DJ, like what would you tell him to like do to separate himself from everyone else? You know what I mean?
To think like they would think, like not copy or look at somebody else's achievements and stuff like that. Try and make your own goals. Try and do what you want to do. What's your goal at the end of this? Like, it's not just to play music. You want to do something with it, you know?
Right. You want to inspire people, make people happy type shit.
Exactly. For me, it's, everybody looks at me as a story because they saw me literally from nothing. We started doing Instagram lives. That's how we really started.
DJing on Instagram Live, kind of like when Tory Lanez did Quarantine Radio.
Yes, exactly.
Shout out Tory Lanez, bro.
Yeah,
that's my guy, man. I fuck with Tory, man.
Yeah, we would do Instagram
that
Lives.
Shit was fucking genius, man.
We were in the middle of pandemic. We were scared for our lives. We don't know what COVID was at that time,
right?
But we were just like, yo, let's just feed the people some music. And just, have a good time because, it's life. We can't just be stuck.
So you guys would go live and then just spin, basically?
Yeah, we go for like 2-3 hours on Instagram Live.
Damn.
We would share like time, and we just kept our fan base growing naturally, organically. There was, to this day, there's nothing bought. We've gained every follower through our music.
That's dope, dude. So do you guys have like a particular way you like market your music? Because I know that's such an important part to like getting your song out there is like marketing your music. Like, what are some of your like? And you don't have to reveal all your secrets, which is totally fine. But like, what are like some of the way you like your strategies to like how you guys market your music? Besides doing podcasts and hanging out.
For me,
the coolest
I just try to be hell yeah.
Just kidding. Really.
I just try to be as visible as possible. I try to show myself online in big shows and just promote myself and what I'm doing. Make sure the social media is heavy, like everybody's seeing what I'm doing and just seeing what's trending, and going with it, and just your own way, your own style,
right?
And just being different, like just putting money into your own, invest in yourself.
Investing in yourself is huge. What about you, Prodojayy?
I think that I realized actually recently is dropping quality content. You know,
I feel like that's so
content's
important.
so important.
That's so important.
You know, people want to see. You know,
Like I'll delay a podcast drop like days if I don't feel like it's ready or not, or
Exactly.
if like the 4K quality hasn't fully processed on YouTube yet. I'm waiting 2 more days because I'm not gonna drop this shit and it be like lackluster because that's a bad reflection on like what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with you on that.
Actually, at the end of the day, it ultimately, you know, it reflects on you. Whatever you drop, you know, if it's crappy content, you know,
It's gonna get crappy results.
exactly,
it's not
crappy
gonna go
results,
far.
and just study, you know, the algorithms of each social media. You know,
Dude,
Instagram, TikTok. You know, they all have their certain algorithms that you just need to do your research and study what works, what doesn't work for your, you know, profile.
Right. I feel like TikTok is like perfect for like marketing DJs.
Yeah, it has one of the best algorithms actually.
I would say so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I post on TikTok, I'll post like a clip on TikTok and I'll get like 1,000 views in like 5 minutes. And then like I'll post my shit on Instagram and it's like
Yeah, it just takes forever.
weeks. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
algorithm, the Instagram algorithm is trash.
It's trash as fuck.
It's
It's so
trash.
hit or miss. Because like sometimes I'll drop something and like it'll get like a huge feedback really fast. And then I'll drop something where I'm like, yo, this is going to take me to the promised land. And then it gets like
Then
fucking 20
nothing.
likes. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Just
it's
spent a week
weird.
editing this shit for 20 likes. I was hot, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's funny, man. That's funny as shit. So, I mean, I'm sure you guys have played, like I said, thousands of shows, hundreds of shows. Like, what's been like the craziest moment you've experienced as a DJ? Like, crazy groupies, fights, spilling drinks on your equipment. Like,
Oh man, all that stuff. I remember one day we were at one of the clubs that we DJ and somebody spilled a whole drink on the mixer and the music shut off.
did you fucking send him to the shadow realm, dude? Fucking, that would have been perfectly justifiable, dog.
Yeah, the whole music just shut off and we almost had to had to close the club early.
Now who's liable when that happens? Did you guys pull that dude aside and like shake him down?
I mean, we
you
know.
Don't-
I mean,
don't incriminate
it
yourself.
was an accident. So
That's
you
an
know,
off-camera
accidents like that. It
conversation.
wasn't nothing on purpose, like you know, somebody being super drunk or nothing. But
Right.
you know, it was dealt with.
Yeah. Good.
But stuff like that, you know, it's just you know, accidents like that, you know, you can understand and stuff like that. But you know, if somebody does it on purpose, you got to handle that.
Oh yeah, you got to fucking handle that. That's crazy. I'm sure being a DJ, like there's so much technology involved with like doing a show. Like do you guys ever encounter like technical difficulties and like how do you like let's say like something goes wrong in the show, like what's your first like course of action to like fix that shit?
Oh, for sure, all the time. I mean, for me personally, it's happened before in the past where my computer freezes.
Oh,
you know,
no.
processing all the music from my hard drive and people are dancing. You know, the first thing I do, you know, I just hop on the mic and start talking until I get my thing settled. You know, keep the crowd activated, talk, say something, or you know, and then until it resets, then drop it back. You know, make it look like part of you know what you're DJing. But if it's something you know that you can't control, you know, I just be like, yo, my bad. You know, hey, I'm gonna drop some heat right now. Let me restart my laptop real
Sorry,
quick.
this song's so hot it fried the circuit.
Exactly,
That's
something
what
like that. You know, make
that's
the people
perfect.
laugh. You know, make people still have energy and stuff like that. And that's how you can really deal with all that stuff.
Hell yeah. What about you? What about you, Sway?
No, it's the same thing. You just gotta keep your charisma and keep the crowd activated and make sure that like it's all fun and games. You know, it's like, oh, hey, everything's all good. We're here to party. It's not gonna stop. You know, we'll be right back. 2 seconds. You know?
Seem like you would keep a really cool head in that situation.
At first, man, I was very nervous. Not like I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very nervous when something like that would go wrong. I'm like, oh no, the whole show's fucked.
I'm the same way.
Now I got confidence and I understand. You know, things happen and you just gotta keep going. That's
Right.
it.
I'm the same way with podcasting. Like anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Like, you know what I mean? That's just the fucking game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, you live and learn. That's really it is.
You live and learn. And I feel like the more shows you do, the more comfortable you get, and then like you just become easier at dealing with those problems.
Agreed.
Now, do you guys have like somebody like on deck, like ready to like go and replug some shit in, or is it all you?
Most times it's all us.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Respect,
like
bro.
we don't really have. There's no such thing as we don't have that where we play. When I guest DJ at some places in New York, they do. They have like their electricians for some reason. But we do anything that happens with us, we have to fix it on the spot.
Now, when you say guest DJ, like, is there like a not weird, but like, is there like a code of conduct with like?
I
Weird,
seen that meme today. There's a meme going on.
like if you wanted to go and like guest DJ at a club, is there like a certain kind of like process on how you do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you have to like call ahead permission? Like, hey, can I come through and spin some of my shit for like?
Damn, bro, that's a lot of politic talk that I don't want to get into.
That's totally understandable. Yeah.
But no, honestly, if you have a good relationship with the other DJ, that helps for sure. And you know, you're not there to take their job. It's more of just show your talent. That's it. You're not gonna stay there for long. It's most times guest DJs come like once a month, if anything.
Okay.
For a club or you know just randomly, but it's nothing like that. It's nothing personal and. I personally don't call any other DJs when I'm guest DJing. I just have good business with the owner or promoter and, you know, run from there.
I feel like if you were like in the game for a long time and you like fuck with a young guy coming up, you'd be like, hey, bro, I'm doing a big show out here.
That'd be
in New York.
amazing. That happens. So for me personally, it's happened a lot in New York. Every time I go to New York, I get OGs that, you know, they really like respect what I'm doing and they fuck with it. It's really cool to see.
That's tight. What's the club scene like in New York, man?
It's different. It's energy is crazy, you know. Imagine all those people being locked up for all that time. You know, they're waiting just to party and not have a mask on. So I give them that energy back. You know, they give it to me, I give it back, and it's always a great time to play in New York. I love New York.
Yeah, shout out to New York, dude. Did you ever play New York shows, or are you just strictly Florida right now?
No, I'm strictly Florida. I mean, I'm part of a group called Miami Mix Kings down in Miami because I'm actually from Miami.
Okay.
So over there I played at a couple places and stuff like that. Right now I'm just trying to focus on Florida. You know, I'm trying to go back to Miami, DJ some because over there the house scene's pretty big right now.
For sure.
So I'm trying to go back over there, plug myself in.
That's what's up.
Hopefully go global one day. You know.
Oh, you will, dude.
Yeah.
You will. We will go global, man. Words are power, dude. So how many people are in your collective of like guys from Miami that you were just saying?
There's about 25 of us.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
we all represent South Florida and Florida in general because Florida like New York has multiple. DJ groups that are well respected and well represented and stuff like that. So Miami is one of the only places that doesn't have this designated group like that. So one of the people made one a couple years ago. Now it's growing, and you know, we're gonna be like,
you guys are slowly taking over, man.
Yeah. So that's the goals, you know, because everybody at the end of the day, a lot of people want to either go to New York or Miami. The Miami scene's crazy, you know.
Right.
So
are those two cities like the meccas for DJing, like New York, Miami, like or like you know what I mean? What about are there any other big cities that are like have a big DJ influence or like scene? I guess
right now, I mean, unless you know any, but right now it's New York and Miami.
New York and Miami are the hottest ones, huh?
I visited Vegas a month ago.
Yeah,
Vegas is a monster.
Oh,
Shout out to my people in Vegas. Vegas is nuts. I love that place. I would go there if I was crazy.
Dude, I feel like fucking Vegas.
That place is nuts, I love it.
It's nuts.
I love it though, but 2-3 days is like a whole decade.
It's like a month.
It's crazy.
Dude, I went down to get some coffee and there's people shotgunning beers in the lobby. I'm like, this place is the coolest place on earth, bro. That's fucking tight. So is Las Vegas kind of like I don't know, I guess like the World Series for like DJs? Like, do you want to get like a residency spot in Vegas as like the fucking, what do you think about that?
Well, that'd be pretty dope one day. But yeah, over there's like a oh no, that's the ultimate goal, getting these residencies at these huge venues. Like over there, there's so many crazy clubs out there that I've seen. Just like Tao that I seen. Tao Day Club is huge. They book straight famous people at a certain status.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. But over there, that scene is crazy.
Oh, yeah, I can only fucking imagine. I saw a video of Skrillex doing a show in Miami, and I'm like, this looks fucking amazing.
It's like Miami club space. They only book, a certain level of DJs.
The first time I ever heard of Club Space was fucking the Jersey Shore. Remember the Jersey Shore? They were like, oh, we're going to space tonight. I'm like,
it's 24 hours, like Friday through Sunday. And if it's like Art Basel or something, they'll be open for like a week straight.
Yeah, the clubs in Miami are open till what, like fucking 6 in the morning or some shit?
You can always find a spot at...
You can go straight from the club right to work.
Yeah. If one club closes at 4, you're going to find a club that closes at 6. If that club closes at 6, you're going to find a club that closes at 8.
Everybody
and
just
then
drunk
you just keep going.
Yeah. And still make it to work, yeah. Damn, bro. That's hilarious, yo. So, I mean, being a DJ, you guys got to have a pretty good knowledge of, like, the equipment that you use. Like, how was that, learning how to use the equipment and, like, knowing what to buy and, like, did you guys seek the advice from, like, more veteran DJs, or was it all just pure research on the internet? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so mine was with the person that taught me, I already knew what he was DJing on. It was a bigger club standard mixer. So I actually learned on a club standard mixer.
Okay.
And then from those, it's usually Pioneer. That's the club standard. That
Can you
brand.
pull that up, Elijah? Pioneer Club Standard Mixer, please. My man, got it up.
Yeah, so it'd be like, they have like 3 or 4 mixes that are, club standard and stuff like that.
Okay.
But they're all basically the same. They just come out with new stuff. There's the ones for turntables if you're a DJ that scratches and all that stuff.
Now, some DJs, not to cut you off, but some DJs have like they have the actual vinyl records, and then the other ones are just the circles. Like, is that just preference?
Yeah, it's preference. Yeah. Like, more older school DJs that like to scratch and stuff, they like their turntables and stuff. The newer school DJs, are with DJ controllers that plug into your laptop or via USB.
Interesting. Okay.
So, that's part of the homework, to do your research and keep up with, the new technology that's always coming out.
Which is just overwhelming as fuck sometimes, I'm sure. I mean, even me in podcasting and cameras, like the amount of videos I watched just to fucking have an idea of like what to get was so overwhelming. And then over time, you just learn like what quality, what things you want in certain equipment. And like with podcasting, you want cameras that'll record forever.
For sure.
You don't want a camera that shuts off after 20 minutes of recording. And that's just something I had to learn from doing mad episodes. That's interesting. That's fucking dope, dude. I actually just bought some turntables just for fun. It's like, I bought it just for the show, bro. I was like, man, this is tight. 120 bucks. I'm buying this shit. That's what's up, man.
Fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fire. I'll do it. That would be fucking tight. We should have tied that into the intro somehow.
Yeah, DJ.
Damn.
Little set.
That's fire.
Damn.
Yeah. So like, long-term goals with music. Like, obviously, you guys are great DJs, but do you guys ever want to expand into like different avenues of music? Like, do you ever want to be like maybe a label owner or like, I don't know.
My thing, hopefully, I do get to open a label, for house. Right now I'm just working on, the technical side and actually producing my own music, making remixes all the time of, to keep up with that. Cause for me personally in the house world, what's going to set me apart from other DJs is me producing my own music.
For sure.
So people hear that song and be like, oh, that's Prodojayy, or that's this guy or whatever. So then when I do a show, they're going to know exactly who I am. They're going to like my music. So that's what's going to set me apart. And hopefully, one day with all that stuff, I get to open up my own label.
That's tight. It is cool to say mixed, mastered, and produced.
Exactly.
By Prodojayy is a cool thing, yeah. I got a lot of that from Russ, dude. Russ inspired me a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because of, just
shout out to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bedroom DJ producers.
Shout out to Russ, just his work ethic. He was like, I'm going to drop a song a week for a year. And then now he's huge.
I ain't going to lie. This man does everything. He could do flyers. He could edit, make his own flyer. He could DJ. He could produce. He can do a bunch of shit. This man does
There's
everything.
so much value in just doing shit yourself, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He saves mad money.
Saves mad money. But also, too, like, it just makes you so much more valuable, bro. Like, there's so many, like,
Preach.
Like, you're kind
valuable.
Of, it's like that one employee at work that can do everything. It's like, oh, this guy's never getting fired. You know what I'm saying? He just knows how to do everything. That's smart, bro. That's what I preach to a lot of my guys. It's like, man, we don't need anybody else to come on. We can learn how to do this shit ourselves if we just put the time in,
Yeah,
so
just use your resources, put the time.
Now you guys have a new project coming out.
Yes.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, please.
Is this it now? You guys have obviously done other projects together before, right? Or is this the first one?
Not as big as this, I don't think.
So this is like the first big joint collab.
Yeah. We've done little, we've done little videos here and there, like 30 seconds snippets and stuff. We played at shows together, which has been great every time. But this is we're trying to hit like the home run with this one.
I fuck with it, dude. Yeah.
Why not, right?
Why not, dude? And you're dropping the video this next Friday, right? Or this Friday?
This Friday. July 1st.
July 1st, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, we got ready for the 4th of July weekend. You're smart, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You're fucking smart, bro. You're smart. That's fucking dope. So what inspired this particular record? Like what are you guys trying to capture with this particular
So what we're trying to do is I don't think personally, I've tried to look up on YouTube, but what we try to do was make history with these two genres. He was going to take over the house scene, and I was going to go ahead and do the Dembow, which is more of the hottest Spanish genre right now, in my opinion.
Dembow? How do you spell it?
Dembow. Dembow, yeah. It's like a faster reggaeton. If you've ever heard reggaetons, like all the Bad Bunny songs.
Reggaeton
like
gets faster?
Yeah.
Already pretty damn fast, man.
Yeah, and then you put Dembow, that's what it is.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure you've heard this song called La Mamá de la Mamá.
If I heard it, probably.
If you've ever heard it, you know how fast that is. So that would be an example of like how all the songs are.
Listen, bro, I'm trying to get my level up on Duolingo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but it's the same BPM as house music.
Okay.
So it goes hand in hand. It's just two different cultures. So what we try to put is two cultures in one. and do a mega video representing 239 and
Now,
something different.
Did Dembow originate from like a particular country or like?
So Dembow, that's like reggae.
Okay.
Reggae is the start of everything. Jamaica is the home of everything, believe it or not.
Shout out to the Jamaicans.
Jamaicans, what's up?
Shout out to all the artists, man.
Nah, yeah. So Jamaica,
interesting.
they had a name for it for something else, but it was called Dembow, and then that name just kept like growing within the generations. It used to be in reggaeton, and then Dominicans took over and made it their own thing.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, go to his Instagram and pull up the video, the little teaser video.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. So when you guys shot this video, like, where do you? I mean, some of the spots, like, I was like, oh, I know exactly. That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
The drone shots are so dope.
Yeah, RH Visuals,
so sick.
The videographers, they're the best in the world. RH Visuals, they helped us out a lot.
And both those jerseys are tough too, bro. That turquoise jersey is tough, dog.
Yo, that's all
tough.
him. That's all him.
That's Miami as fuck, bro. Like pink and turquoise is like Miami as fuck, bro. I love those two colors together, man.
That's funny.
It reminds me of South Beach so bad.
That morning, I just picked out that tank top. I was like, I guess I'll wear this.
It was meant to be. I fuck with soccer jerseys, man. That's my shit. That's my favorite thing to wear.
And for example, like the track that's playing on this video is a mixture of tech house and Dembow.
Oh wow!
So it's both of the world, it's both of the worlds colliding essentially.
Dude, I like the shot where you're in the water, bro.
Yeah, we actually thought about that shot the same day.
I know you walked out there slow as fuck, bro. Don't drop the equipment, son.
Yeah,
that shit's tough, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't an easy shot, but
that's tough, dude. That's tough. Do you guys ever? There was this kid. I forgot his name, bro. I'm pissed that I'm blanking out on it right now. But he used to do like little island parties out there, like on the Sanibel Causeway. There was like this little fucking duck off little area, and they would do like little island shows, like DJ shows and stuff. You guys ever do anything like that? Or you just pull up and just bring the equipment out?
I have done actually done 3 beach parties this year. Actually, where I'm filming. Yeah. The last one was in March. I was pretty insane actually. There was I think like 100 people there.
That's dope, dude.
At Sanibel. That's where I think we did one in December, January, and then March.
Okay, nice.
March was our last one. Was our biggest one.
That's dope.
But I try to do stuff like that, to keep people engaged and
I think those little pop-up shows are fucking sick. I think they need to do that more around here because I would pull up to that shit.
Yeah, people are still asking me now, when's the next beach party? When's the next beach party? I'm like, it's coming. Because every time we do it, we want to make it special and stuff. But there's other people that's been doing it for I think 10 plus years.
Oh, wow.
Been doing it. They call it Peninsula Party. So they've been.
I think that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Peninsula Party. I forgot. I can't fucking remember the kid's name, bro. It's pissing me off.
Yeah,
I know he's a white dude.
Probably Josh Hamilton.
Yes.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he's cool.
I met him through a mutual friend a long time ago, man. I always thought he was a cool dude.
Yeah, they've been doing those beach parties for 10 plus years. So the world was well respected. So. That's where I actually got the idea to do the beach party as well from them, and they always do them crazy.
Yeah, you know what? I remember I met him through a mutual friend, and he had just started getting into DJing, and then he like got pretty big and started like headlining shows and stuff. I was like, damn, bro, that's what's up, man. Good for him. So, video drops Friday. Do you guys have plans to do like any shows to promote it? Like, how are you guys gonna go about promoting the song? So obviously, besides social media,
Well, basically, yes. I mean, through social media, through what we're doing now and all that stuff. You probably.
You guys should go to the beach on Fort Myers on 4th of July.
I'm trying to. All right, everybody in this room. I'm trying to convince Prodojayy to have a party with me on Sunday, but we're not sure yet. So I need everybody in the room to say, yeah, let's make that happen.
Are we all gonna vote? Yeah, thumbs up for yeah. They should have a party. Oh, it's unanimous. Even my bodyguard voted. And he don't even talk. Shout out to my bodyguard, man.
No, we're seeing. We're trying to see if we make an event. It's gonna be very last minute, but that's how we are. Rock and roll. Fuck it. We'll show up when we show up, and then we'll do a release party or something.
You know what I like about you? You don't seem like an overthinking guy. You're like, this is what we're gonna do. This is what time we show up.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I'm at a point in my life. Like you're better off. Knowing that you pull the trigger and you try to do it instead of not just thinking about it and be like, damn, I don't know.
Worrying about it being perfect and just doing it. Yeah.
I don't care who thinks what or, nothing bothers me on that. I want to do it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
That's fucking dope. I need to adopt thinking that way more. I'm an overthinker, dog. I overthink every detail. That's just me, though. Like, you know what I mean?
That same way. I'm like a planner.
Yeah, me
So
too.
it's like I like to have everything organized and stuff like that. And if nothing goes right, I'll be like, dang.
You get discouraged. You're like,
Exactly.
ugh, it's not
A
perfect.
little stressed out.
Yeah. That's so true.
You're just like, all right, yeah, let's do it. Okay. All right, doesn't work out. Okay. I'm like, no.
Now, when you guys do a show together, like, how does that dynamic work? Like, does one of you guys lead and the other kind of like, like, how does that work? I've never.
I mean, honestly, we don't have it like one leads and one doesn't. We're just always like at the same headspace since everywhere we met each other, the chemistry. Like before, we started DJing, me and him, we were great friends. We became great friends. Just the chemistry was instant as soon as we met each other.
Yeah.
So now when we DJ, it's just greatness all the time because we're always on the same page. It's not like I'm trying to be better than him trying to be better than me. We're trying to be better together and just do something crazy.
So you'll think of an idea and then like Sway will be thinking the same shit. That's how me and Eli are. Like this kid thinks he's on the same frequency as me. I'll be thinking of an idea. I'll look at the screen. It's already up.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that's what I need. You know what I mean? The fact that you guys have that chemistry together is huge, man. That's huge. That's what's up, dude. That is fucking dope as fuck. So how many shows would you guys say you play in calendar year? Estimate.
We try to make them special, so we don't do them often. Like it's not every week you catch us.
I feel like that's smart, bro.
Yeah, we try to do it maybe like once every 2-3 months.
That's smart.
Yeah, 4 times a year maybe.
Build up a little anticipation.
Yeah, because
there is an art to that.
We like to, especially now since he's doing house, I want him to do his thing. Like I'm more the Latin, so I don't want him just to stay because I'm there. I want him to continue his dreams. I want him to go be the best house DJ of all time. That's my wish for him. So it's like we shouldn't be doing shows all the time. He should be evolving. I should be evolving, doing what I'm doing, and that's what it is. But whenever we do a show, it's a movie. We go crazy. There's like everybody remembers those type of parties.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like when two DJs collab, like how does like I'm trying to think of like a perfect example. I guess like the only ones I could think of are like Diplo and Skrillex had Jack U. Like you remember how they had that little combination band where it was like both of them making music. Like how does that work? Does it like you do one part of the song and then maybe like transitions into your like, how does that?
Yeah. It'll be like that. We try to stay relevant with the music, so we keep up to date the actual date. Like we know all the new music out, so we try to throw it at them. We also try to just go with our vibes and just finding the crowd. Okay, they want to be more upbeat tonight instead of slower. All right, so let's just keep it at this BPM for the most part. Put it down a little bit later to once they're tired, and then put it right back up. So we just start analyzing the speed and the genres. We try to mix them together. We'll like have one beat, it'll be house transitioning into from a Dembow song. So it's a lot of things you can do. It's fun. It's like playing chess, but with a partner. It's one of those things.
Interesting. That's dope, dude. That's fascinating, man. The DJ world is something I've always been fascinated by because like I never really like quite understood how they structured and formulated that, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's dope. Fuck, man. Yeah, you guys make me want to be a DJ, man. DJ RealBoy on the track, man. Nah.
Essentially your own craft.
Right. Now, what about you, man? Are you ever gonna go into any other genres, or are you gonna stay strictly Latin?
Right now, I'm just pushing Latin because to me it's the most fun for me. And that's how I was raised, and that's really who I am. But people are very surprised when I play hip hop, and I like to show that sometimes. So
okay,
one day I'm gonna do just strictly a hip hop show and really pop some heads.
Who are some of your favorite hip hop artists now? Like
right now,
it's a tough question because there's so many.
It is because there's a new one every day, and but. Growing up, I'll tell you, Kid Cudi was a big inspiration.
Kid Cudi was huge.
Mac Miller was a great
Rest in peace to Mac Miller, man.
I grew in that generation. That was my J. Cole's, the Kendricks. I grew up listening. I met all those guys. Like I used to be an intern in MTV, and I used to just be around them.
No shit.
Long time ago.
Damn,
college
throwback
days.
MTV when it was good.
Yeah, it was like it was late. It was like 2011, 2012. They were about to shut down.
I feel like they
were about to end it.
Oh, sure. They're on the way out.
Yeah, they were on the way out. So I was just there, but it was a good experience.
MTV in the early 2000s was fucking.
I wish shit.
Most fire shit.
I'd have met Britney Spears and shit.
You don't want to meet her now, that's for sure. So what do you guys got any goal? You guys got any goals for like, this year? Like, music videos? Like what's the plan for, later this year? Like, how do you, like, I've always wondered, like, how artists, like, foresee a year. Do you, like, when you start off, do you, like, all right, I'm going to drop a project early in the year. I'm going to give it some time, maybe let the summer pass, drop one in the fall. Like, how does that, is it everybody different for everybody? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the person, you know, if how far they plan out their goals.
Yeah. See,
Like,
I feel like you're a very far
I'm a planner,
yeah,
so you know,
yeah,
at the end of the year, you know, this project that we're dropping on Friday, you know, we're gonna see how it goes, and then maybe we could drop another one before the end of the year, or you know, early next year, or something like that.
Right.
You know, just to keep the momentum, because once you lose your momentum, that's it. That's where people stay stuck and they end up giving it up, and then they just lose passion for anything. Wow. So
Interesting.
it's all about seeing where you see yourself in the next year. You know.
Now, how many songs would you guys say that you have in your collections? I mean, that's probably a very tough question to answer, but like, what would you rough estimate? Like, how many songs?
65,000.
Damn. For real?
Yeah, that's not even on the hard drive.
65,000 songs.
That's not on the hard drive.
Holy
The hard drive has
shit.
to have like over 400K.
God damn.
Yeah, that's not bad though. There's more. The veteran DJs have millions of
Wow.
songs. We're just getting started. We
Now,
got 3 years of it.
Now, do you guys mix every day? Like, do you make a song? No, not every day.
I would lie to you if I say I do. I should, you know. My talent's very raw.
How do you get into that like creative mindset? Does it just appear when it feels like it? Type shit.
It's instincts. It's just, I don't know, my brain can pick up the crowd and just go to a song without really planning it, and then just having it work with something else. And it's crazy how I freestyle everything, like I told you. So it's just I just see the crowd and I try to play what I think in their position. Like, if I was them, what would I want to hear?
Right.
You know, and then if it doesn't work, then I try another way. And then once I see that, okay, I'm like, okay, I can do this then.
Interesting. What about you, Sway? Or what about you, Prodojayy?
Oh, I mean the same. I mean, I don't DJ every day either, because I focus more on producing music.
Okay.
It's like, you know, I'm at a point where you know, once I touch the turntables, it's like the muscle memory comes right back.
Okay, interesting.
So it's like which I should be practicing more, just like he said, but you know, something that's always gonna be there. So on that extra time, instead of, you know, DJing, you know, I'd rather spend that time making more music and doing something that, you know, I have more of a
For sure.
passion of. So, but you know, the same is one of those things, as if you learn to DJ, you're never gonna lose it, you know, no matter what.
Like riding a bike.
Exactly. So it's one of those things. But then when I have spare time, you know, I'll DJ. Sometimes I'm in a DJ mood. I'm itching to just touch the plates, and I'll just DJ for hours at a time at the house. You know, record mixes or any of that stuff. So
That's how it is for me too, man. Like, it's very like spontaneous. Like one day I'll smoke and I'll be like, yo, I just feel like rapping today. I'm gonna write a song today.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks will go by and I'll be like, I don't feel like rapping at all. It just hits me at different times. You know, I guess it's different for everybody though.
I feel like that's the best, because that's where you get inspired more.
Right. Yeah.
Like me, if I lock myself in the room every day trying to make tracks, you know, they'll probably come out trash. Instead
it's forced.
It's forced. I'm forcing something. Versus, like, you know, if I sit down, you know, a day at a time, I take a break, come back to it, my ears are going to develop differently. I'm going to hear something new. I'm going to have new ideas and stuff
Catch
like
a
that.
vibe.
So then, you know, you're able to make, you know, better stuff.
That's what's up. Now, do you guys have, like, where do you guys go to make your, you just do it right out of your own house? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I have a dedicated bedroom. It's my studio.
That's
So I have everything in there that I need to make my music and record mixes and all that stuff. You know, he comes over all the time, record mixes, and helps me with a bunch of stuff. So
shout out to the home studios, are the best, man.
Yeah.
They're the fucking best.
I'm saying the bedroom producer, shout out to them, because that's where magic is happening. So
for real, I feel like some of the hardest tracks ever came out of fucking bedroom closets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Like one kid, Martin Garrix, you know, he got famous at like 16, and it was a bedroom. He just did something in his bedroom. Somebody heard it, and he blew up. Became one of the youngest people to headline Ultra in history.
That's amazing.
So
yeah, look up. What's his name?
Martin Garrix.
Martin Garrix. Yeah, look him up. I'm actually trying to turn that spare bedroom into a studio. That's like my project for the next 2 months. I'm gonna deck that shit the fuck out. It's gonna have a booth in there. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's still young.
He looks like Zac Efron, bro. His little brother. He does. He looks like a wow.
He's still in his early 20s.
So he got famous at 16,
at
just
16
DJing
years
out
old,
of his bedroom.
Yep.
Wow.
DJing, and he made a song, and I believe somebody heard it, and then he ended up headlining Ultra.
That's amazing, dude.
So yeah, I don't even think he ever even played anywhere else that was big, and I think his first big gig was like Ultra or something like that.
I feel like nowadays, like you can get to the top of the fucking genre like instantly. Like that's why I'm so obsessed with the Bronx drill scene, because they literally have 5 songs and they're fucking at Rolling Loud doing shows. It's like, you guys have 5 songs.
Insane,
That's fucking crazy, bro.
If you make something good, eventually, it's gonna.
Just the power of the internet, man. You make one
too,
good banger and it spreads. It's like, dude, you're famous over fucking night. It's crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, TikTok, for real. I had a conversation with the boys from Grindhouse. I was like, do you guys change the way you write music because of like the TikTok algorithms? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. The fact that like social media has such a big influence on that now.
Yeah,
people are like
insane.
really like structuring their music differently just to hit those algorithms.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking interesting. It does, yeah. Well, the attention span of people is just dwindling because everything is so fucking instant. You know what I
It's
mean?
like with a lot of artists too. They have to like, change up their style and change up the way they like to do things just for the sake of
Just
the
to
media
stay
and stuff
relevant.
like that. Exactly, stay relevant.
But then you have like those renegades like Adele and Kendrick that be like, nah, we're gonna drop an album every 5 years. It's gonna be hard as fuck. We're not gonna do any of that TikTok shit. And they're successful at it. I think it really all just depends on the artist, I guess, That's dope, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, shit, man, we're coming up on an hour. Is there anything we haven't covered that you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys want to promote? Anything coming up? Shows?
Like I said, I'm trying to work on this show to make it happen for us for the release of the video. So I'll announce that hopefully. Other than that, I just want to spread love to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's watching. All the support, I feel it. I know George feels it, Prodojayy. And we're very grateful, and I just hope everybody enjoys the music and the video, and keep going. I know life's hard right now. Shit's crazy. Everything's expensive, but
for real,
try and live your life as much as you can. And that's my message, Sway J.
Love that.
For sure, the thing we're trying to spread something different. Like I had put in the captions. We're bringing 2 different worlds together to eventually merge a whole crowd of greatness. At the end of the day, me and him are out here doing what we love, doing our passion, taking it serious and investing in ourselves, and hopefully everybody can eventually see that.
Fuck yeah,
on a side note, besides Friday, on July 9th, I'm actually dropping a remix to a Bad Bunny song called Party.
July 9th. Keep an eye out on that.
Tech House remix. It's going to be dropping on all stores, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I hope I get an invite to the party, right? The RealBoy crew is coming, right? We pull up, bro.
For sure. Release
We'll pull up and
party.
get
Release
weird.
party.
We'll pull up and get weird for sure, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Honestly, before we end the show, usually I'm like, yo, give up your social media. So if you guys have any like social medias, anything that you want to find, you just say it into that camera right there, and then it'll pop up on the screen like when I go to edit and everything. So just like, say your social media, where they can find your stuff, this, that, and the third, all that stuff.
All right. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sway J. You can find me on Instagram at SwayJ, SWAYJ _. Go follow me. I'll follow you back.
Gang.
And my handle is Prodojayy, PRDOJAYY. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on all the music stores as well, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, and you could keep up with my latest music.
Word. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, boys, this has been a great episode, man. That fucking hour flew
Thank
by,
you.
man.
Nah, yeah, that was fun. Thank
probably-
you. You guys are really chill. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
man.
round of applause for you guys. You guys are fucking
Hey,
awesome.
shout out to the crew in the back, baby. Arvin,
you guys are lit.
Leon,
Thank you, guys.
Eli, Jesse, right?
Jesse, yeah.
I see you over
Wake
there.
up,
bro. You
man.
doing your thing. He's like, man, these motherfuckers talking forever. I'm going to sit on the couch. Yo, man, this has been a great episode. Reagan the
Thank you,
Realist,
bro.
RealBoy Radio, Sway J, Prodojayy. I'm glad you guys were here, man.
Appreciate
you guys
appreciate
keep out
it.
for their music. This Friday, video's dropping July 9th. Protojayy's dropping a new Bad Bunny remix. It's going to be fire. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, have a great fucking day, man. Azer. And that's it, baby.
That was fucking
That was dope.
You guys killed it, man.